está en vivo. Hola, hola.
Now the Biden family is selling out our country directly to the Chinese military, which has to do with this company that Hunter, here we go with Hunter again. He didn't have a
Hola,
job.
que
Now
no
all of
tenía
a
un
sudden he's
trabajo.
selling
Pero ¿por qué no me aparece? No me
companies from
aparece la
Michigan
transmisión
to
en
China.
vivo.
China's military got American manufacturing jobs, and the Biden family got paid a lot of money. And I say it, if Joe Biden ever got elected, China will own America. They will own America. Finally, I can announce with great
Finalmente puedo
pride that
anunciar que
Secretary of
estamos
State Mike
orgullosos de
Pompeo
que
will
el
be
secretario Mike
departing this evening on a historic
será
trip
esta
to
mañana,
Doha.
esta noche.
It's Qatar for the beginning of
Hola, hola, sí.
intra-Afghan
No,
peace
pero no
negotiations.
aparece.
We've been negotiating with them for quite some time, getting along with them. Moved a lot of soldiers out. I got a report this morning that there's been nobody killed in Afghanistan since early February. It's a long time. There's been no deaths, no problems, and a lot of progress is being made in Afghanistan, but we'll be down to 4,000 soldiers in a very short period of time. Likewise, Iraq will be down to about 2,000 soldiers in a very short period of time. And in Syria, for the most part, we're out, other than we kept the oil. As we have soldiers guarding the oil, not too many, I think, small number, but they're guarding the oil, and we're helping the Kurds, and we're making their lives much more pleasant because of the fact that we have the oil. So we're pretty much out of Syria. We're pretty much out of Iraq, and we're down to the smallest force that we've had in, we'll be very shortly down to that number in Afghanistan. The negotiations are a result of a bold diplomatic effort on part of my administration in recent months and years. The United States will play an important role in bringing the parties together to end the decades-long war. It's been going on for almost 20 years, long before I got involved, I can tell you that. And had they not been wasting our time with all of the phony witch hunts and all of the things, we probably could have done this even faster. But a lot of time had to be spent, wasted like that. But the parties are together right now, and we're negotiating, and we're really making tremendous progress. Next week at the White House, we'll be having a signing between UAE and Israel, and we could have another country added into that, and I will tell you, countries are lining up that want to go into it. As you know, UAE is headed by a very, very highly respected gentleman, and respected by everybody. And he's a warrior, too. He's a great warrior. And Mohammed's very excited about this, and you'll be hearing other countries coming in over a relatively short period of time. And you could have peace in the Middle East. I think what
Podríamos tener
ultimately will
paz en el
happen is
Medio
you're going to
Oriente.
have quite a few
Finalmente,
countries come in.
los
The big
países
ones
que
are going to
están
be coming in.
entrando,
I spoke to the
hablé
King
con
of Saudi Arabia, so we're
el rey
talking.
de
We're starting
Arabia
we
Saudita.
just started the dialogue.
Empezamos el
And
diálogo ya.
you'll have them come in, and I think
Ellos vendrán y
two
pienso
things are
que
going to happen. Iran will,
buenas cosas van a
if we
suceder.
win the election,
Si
Iran
ganamos
will
las
come and
elecciones,
sign a deal with
podremos
us very,
firmar
very
un
rapidly within the
trato con
first,
ellos muy
I would say,
rápidamente.
week, but let's give ourselves a month,
Digamos que en un
because
mes
their GDP went down 25%, which
que
is like
el
an unheard of
GDP
number, and they'd like to
bajó
be
en un
able
20%
to
y espero que
get
podamos
back to having a successful country again.
tener un país muy
So I
exitoso.
think that'll happen, and I think very importantly,
Creo que es muy importante
the Palestinians will
los
get back into
palestinos
the fold, and when they see all of these
cuando ven
countries that
todos
frankly have
esos
been
países
supporters
que
of the
han
Palestinians,
tenido
very big
el
supporters,
apoyo,
and certainly financial supporters.
muchos apoyos,
As you know, we used to pay the Palestinians
solíamos
$750
pagarles
million a year, and I
150
ended that
millones de dólares al año.
some
Ya
time
terminé
ago
con esto.
on the basis that they didn't seem to want to make peace,
Ellos
and
no parecían
we'll
querer paz.
think about it once we have a deal, but I've ended that quite a while ago. I'm frankly surprised they haven't been to the table
Ellos han estado en la mesa.
earlier. But this is the best way. This is a way that's going to be great. This can really bring the Middle East together.
Esto
And
puede unir el
again,
Medio,
since
Medio Oriente.
February, we haven't had a death in Afghanistan, which
No hemos
is
tenido una muerte en
it's a record
Afganistán
for
en un
many
tiempo y es un
years,
récord de
not
muchos
a
años.
death.
Ni una sola
And we're
muerte.
getting along very, very well with the
Estamos llevando muy
Taliban and
bien
very
con
well
los
with
talibanes,
Afghanistan and its
con Afganistán,
representatives, and we'll see how
todos
it
sus
all goes. It's a
representantes, y veremos
negotiation,
cómo va
but
esto. Es una
Secretary of
negociación.
State Mike Pompeo
El
will
secretario
be
de Estado, Mike
departing
Pompeo,
in a little while.
estará
So
partiendo
I
en
think
un
it's very
tiempo.
exciting news. And a lot of people thought that my natural instinct is war. No, my natural instinct is actually peace. When we were on the debate stage, people used to say, will it be 1 week or 2 weeks before President Trump gets into a war? But that's not. I did rebuild our military. We
Yo
have a military
reconstruí
that's
nuestro
$2.5
ejército.
trillion, new jets and rockets and tanks and ships and a lot of things we have.